safety, act responsibly, work together, and show respect. Excellent, nice job.
Having a safe, healthy learning environment for students is an absolute necessity for academic success. Without that, it's more than likely that we will not be able to have our students learn and achieve at the levels that we would like.
Without providing the proper support to our students on the behavior side, it is very difficult to really help them on the academic side.
And so when we started to examine what needed to be put in place on the behavior side, we found positive behavior intervention support. This particular program is pretty remarkable because it allowed us as a district with 21 schools to implement at each of our schools a similar model.
So at the beginning of every school year at Lacey, we realized that we need to teach our students how to behave. And so in that first week of school or so, we have what we call an expectation expo. And during that time, we take our students around to every station, every common area in our school, and we teach them, depending on what area they're in, what the behavior expectations are. So we actually have a demonstration for the kids to look at, because we are in the computer lab, about how they should not use the computers. But then actually how it demonstrates how somebody is sitting there using the computers appropriately. Just another reinforcement for them to know what's expected of them.
And in the box is a word, very angry. I want you to draw a picture of very angry. Remember, I want your partners to be using positive words. We've been working on with the skills streaming curriculum, and it's a social skills curriculum. So my 4 kiddos, we've been focusing on all of these lessons right behind me. And more specifically, today we focused on Brave Talk. And we kind of broke Brave Talk down into different components. And one of the first components was, what does our face look like when we need to use brave words?
Our students, when they come into the library, this is the area where they would sit with the teacher reading them a story, and so it's really the perfect area for them to see these visual reminders about what's expected of them in the library. They can look at the posters and listen to the teacher at the same time. So again, we have our 4 Husky expectations right there for them to see, and we have our expectations for specifically the library. So they know what to do explicitly. They know that acting safely means to walk in the library, it means to line up when class is over, and it means to keep your body to yourself. That's acting safely.
So I've seen many benefits within our own school. We now, as a community, take responsibility for all of our students, rather than my classroom, your classroom, my hallway, that hallway. And because we have a common set of expectations and a common set of responses, it makes it much easier to work on those pieces.
So rather than being punitive, rather than making them feel bad for not living up to things, we're really trying to encourage them to do these positive behaviors in a positive way.
Wow, congratulations on your excellence referral. You are being recognized for consistently following the Mustang motto. Way to go!
Can I let you know that Miles was awarded today for getting an excellence referral for consistently demonstrating our Mustang motto? Yay! That's right. He's the 10th student to be recognized at Meadows. We'll say his name on the morning announcements, and we hope you'll celebrate him at home tonight as well.
The thing that I think has been most successful is we implemented school-wide goals of success tickets. And at certain points of the year, if we reached the school-wide goal, then the students got to see the staff do a fun activity like a minute to win it, or we had an obstacle course relay last week. And then the year went on and went on and went on, and we kept getting more and more and more success tickets for following the Mustang motto. And the next thing I know, I had a tub that looks like this. Those were highly successful. I was amazed at how the kids loved to work toward that goal. They'd always ask me, how close, how much further to our goal? So they were really into that.
And the one thing we added to let the kids know where they were at in terms of their goal is Denise set up a thermometer, a goal thermometer, right by the lunch line. So right where all kids passed during the day, they would see the school-wide total and compared that to the goal. So they had a lot of buy-in.
Today I got a Ram Prize shirt, and I got it using my Ram books. And a Ram book is what you get when you help other students out, do something respectful, and follow our 4 guidelines: respect, help each other, be responsible, and be safe.
And every couple weeks they come into the Ram Exchange to get t-shirts such as this one, keychains, bracelets, pens, pencils, and special privileges such as parking in the front parking lot or getting lunch first.
When you look at something like PBIS, we forget that students don't always come to us ready to learn and ready to do the right things in terms of behavior. Even though that evidence is right in front of us and we see it every day, we often don't take the time to teach it. We just simply say, do this, and we punish, or there's consequences for not doing it. And what we found this year is that by actually taking the time to do a expo and to teach our expectations to the students, and then to do that as a review during the year, that's made a big difference in our culture here at the school. Kids get it. It doesn't take long. As a disciplinarian, I get to just kind of say, do you remember? And they do, and then we go on from there in the conversation.
We've had a member of our team begin leadership opportunities for both 5th and 6th graders, and that's really transformed our school. If you were to spend any time in our building, you would see students with bright orange slashes helping on the playground, helping at lunchtime, helping in classrooms, and so we've gone past just expecting adults to be part of helping our kids learn the behavior and skills we want them to have, and we're asking our students to do that, and they responded in a big way.
We have seen an incredible improvement in student office referral data, anywhere from 25% to 40% over the first year, and we anticipate sustaining that.
One of the schools I walked in, and there was this one student and a custodian walking by, and they didn't know that I'm there, and I watched this thing right in front of my eyes, that the custodian was giving this student a positive behavior ticket. And there was this big smile on the face of this child, and the custodian felt very good about that, and it was a beautiful opportunity for me to observe and watch and thank the custodian that he is becoming part of the support system for our students.
And what it's done in our school district, it's created a systematic and consistent way to provide students with the set of rules and guidelines they need to actually engage in learning. It frees up our principals to be instructional leaders, it frees up our teachers to teach, and it frees up our students to learn.